Hi everyone, Abby here. Welcome back to my channel for Tech Tuesday, or welcome if you're new. Now today I'm going to be reviewing the Garmin HRM Fit, a heart rate monitor for women. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks. I'm gonna let you know my full experience with it, some things I like, some cons I didn't like, and more. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly and so you can help the channel grow. So the first thing about this that I'm gonna let you guys know is the price. It currently goes for $199.99 Canadian and $149.99 American. However, this was released right at the end of 2023, started to become super available beginning of 2024, and because it's been around for a while now, it is going on sale more often, which is great because you have a chance of grabbing it on sale for a better price. And I do have this in the color black. This is the only color it has come out in so far. So the HRM Fit here, or heart rate monitor Fit, is a heart rate monitor for women, as I mentioned. This is meant to clip right onto your sports bra, and it's going to track your heart rate for you. How it works is you just unclip these three clips here, and then you're gonna slide this portion through your bra. First, just try to line it up so it's in the middle. Just gonna slide it through. This is kind of hard to do on camera. I usually do it in front of a mirror. I'm just gonna go to a mirror to double check that I have this lined up. Just slide the fabric through and then clip it down. All lined up, and the last one. There we go. As soon as you do that and it's in contact with your skin, it automatically turns on. So you can kind of work it a little bit so that your sports bra is covering majority of the band from the heart rate monitor. Just a tiny bit sticks out at the sides. So if you are someone who just works out in a sports bra, it's not super noticeable. You just really see the little clip parts here. Pretty low key. They do have some specifications about the type of bra that you can use. You're supposed to use a sports bra that is tight fitting, and you're not supposed to use one that, the band is loose at the bottom. You can't use one with a zipper, and you can't use one with a band that's too wide. For me, I don't really just work out in a sports bra. I typically wear, a shirt, and if I do zip it up, it's not super noticeable. And if you guys are finding this video helpful so far, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. And while you're there, you might as well consider subscribing. I do drop new videos every week. That is how you put it on. Somebody asked in the comments if it's easy to do when you have on fake nails or acrylic nails. I typically wear acrylic nails that are short to medium length. I haven't had any issues clipping them on or off. It is really easy. You don't really need to dig your nail in to clip them on and off. You can kind of use the side of your finger to unclip them. So it's not going to be an issue if you have fake nails or wearing acrylic nails, anything like that. And the same with putting it on. You just kind of got to line it on, and you can use your finger to press it. You don't have to dig your nails in, so it shouldn't mess up your nails at all when you're putting it on and off. But so far wearing this, it has been very comfortable. It lies flat against my skin. It doesn't move around at all. It just stays in place, and the snaps are just super solid. It does feel like it's pretty good quality. It kind of stays the temperature you are, so I find if I'm using this outside, I've used it on a couple of winter walks, and it hasn't gotten super cold or anything. It's just been kind of staying my body temperature. Now I will say, if I'm using this and just wearing it with just a bra on, or if I'm wearing it with a shirt or even a jacket over top, it has still had solid connection. I have been connecting this with some of my smartwatches. For example, I have this connected to my Fenix 6S Pro, and it's just been solid. It's been a really good connection, and even with layers of clothes, the connection hasn't broken. So that is something that I really do like. Whether I'm using it indoors in a workout, whether I'm using it outdoors, if I'm going on bike ride or whatever I'm doing, it has been solid. When it comes to the battery life of the HRM Fit here, it has a quoted battery life up to 12 months. So that is honestly awesome. It really depends on your usage, of course. If you're someone who's doing 2-hour-long workouts 7 days a week, I don't think it's gonna last you 12 months. But if you're someone who maybe you do 3 or 4 workouts a week and they range maybe from half hour to an hour, I think you might be able to get there. For me, I've had this for about a month so far. I've done a variety of workouts, typically 3 to 4 a week. You know, my workouts range typically as short as 15 minutes to as long as like an hour and 20 minutes. When you go on the battery status, you can see how the battery is. For me, it's just said okay the entire time I've had this, which I'm assuming is good. So yeah, the battery hasn't been an issue yet for me, but when it does come to changing the battery, how you can do that is you clip this open. You're supposed to be able to use a coin and just open it. So to be honest, guys, like this little battery compartment door is stuck. It is jammed. It is not budging. I've tried a bunch of different coins of different sizes. I've tried a screwdriver, like a flathead. Nothing is working. Every time I turn it, it won't move. And it's chipping and causing a bunch of scratches on the plastic. So I've just given up at this point. I did even, contact Garmin. They're like, oh, just put a coin in and turn it. It'll turn easily. It did not turn easily. It is stuck. It is not moving. So I'm talking about the cons later in the video, but just as a preview on a con, this is a con. This battery door is super hard to open. And I've seen a lot of comments about this online as well. A lot of people are having this issue, but the battery in there is a CR2032 coin battery, and they can be picked up like anywhere. Like you can pick it up at your local Walmart, you pick it up on Amazon, you can get them pretty cheap. So what you might want to do is to connect this to your phone, which you can connect it to the Garmin Connect app. Another thing you can do is you can connect it to certain workout machines, like certain bike machines, treadmills that are compatible. Now those devices do have to have ANT plus or Bluetooth capability. All right guys, so I'm gonna give you an example of how to connect your HRM Fit to a workout machine. I'm gonna use my Peloton bike here. So first thing you're gonna have to do is put this on, because that automatically does turn it on. At this point here, you're going to select a workout. I'm just gonna click on this one right here. So what you're gonna do from here is you are going to click on start. At this point, I'm gonna go ahead and click on heart rate, and then I'm going to see right here under devices, HRM Fit came up. I'll connect it. And it is now connected. Something awesome is that it actually shows the battery life of the HRM Fit, which even the Garmin app doesn't give you the percentage. So I think that is absolutely awesome that you're seeing that on the Peloton here. So if I go ahead and do the workout now, you can see the heart rate data over here. Now this is my second workout of the day, so my heart rate's already a little bit elevated. All right guys, so I've gone ahead and grabbed one of my smartwatches here. I have the Garmin Venu 3S, and I'm just gonna show you how to connect it to the HRM Fit here. I have it on me right now. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna open up your settings, go to settings, go to accessories. I'm gonna click on add new, click on heart rate, and it's gonna search for the sensor. My HRM Fit popped up, click on that, it's connected. So from here, I would go and I could go start a workout. And the heart rate is coming from my HRM Fit. So that's all you gotta do. And then when you finish your workout, you can see all of your heart rate data. So what I've been doing in my testing is I will have my Garmin Venu 3S recording a workout, and I connected the HRM Fit to a different smartwatch because I wanted to compare heart rate data from, the Venu 3S here, which has Garmin's newest Elevate 5 heart rate sensor. I wanted to see how that compared to the HRM Fit. All right guys, so I just finished a workout. I'm gonna show you guys the summary of them. So I have my HRM Fit connected to the Fenix 6S Pro, and I have the Venu 3S tracking my workout as well. So I did a quick 10-minute workout. So this is my workout that I recorded on the Venu 3S. My average heart rate 132, total calories 81. And just to go into the heart rate chart here, you can see a bit more information. You can see the heart rate graphed out there, and my heart rate zones below that. During that same workout, I also was wearing the Fenix 6S Pro with the HRM Fit connected to it. So the HRM Fit was recording the heart rate data, the Fenix was recording all of the other data. It has 131 was my average heart rate, 67 calories is the calories burned. Going over to the charts again, you can see my heart rate here with the Fenix. Because it's a Fenix watch, you are getting more information. So I do have a training effect here. I also have respiration, temperature. And with the heart rate zones at the bottom here, you can see that they do differ here. Here, I've only went from zone 1 to 3. I did not hit my threshold, where the Venu 3S was showing that I did. There's definitely a noticeable difference when it does come to the heart rate data here, although it's not like night and day. There are similar if you look at them side by side, but I definitely do think the HRM Fit is more accurate. And that makes sense because, you know, getting a heart rate from your wrist, which is, you know, a little bit further from your heart, versus getting a heart rate reading from your chest, which is right beside your heart, you do get very accurate readings. And I think if you're someone who you have an older smartwatch, like the Garmin Fenix 6S Pro, for example, and you want to get good heart rate data and you don't want to upgrade your smartwatch, honestly, the HRM Fit is a fantastic compromise. You're still going to get that great Garmin activity tracking, but you're going to have more accurate heart rate data when you pair that with the HRM Fit. And you can go in and like swipe in and out if you want to get like really targeted. Another thing I did want to mention is that it is washable. It is water resistant. You can submerge it to wash it. So I have washed it just in like a little bowl. Sometimes I'll just put in some water and I put in a little bit of laundry detergent and then I just rinse it off. Sometimes I use a little bit of rubbing alcohol as well. Washed it 9 times so far. I typically wash it like every other workout type of thing. It's been holding up really well. I don't see any type of like sweat stains or anything that's lingering on here. It just kind of all comes off, which is really nice. And it's been durable, holding up. I don't see any type of like fraying fabric or any stitching coming undone. It really is just holding up nicely. All right, guys, so I have noticed some cons about this heart rate monitor here. So the first con for me is the battery isn't rechargeable. Now, I know I mentioned the batteries are pretty cheap to get, but having to go out and grab extra batteries can be a little bit of a hassle, especially like if you want to get a workout done now. You either got to order it online or you got to go to the store and get it before you can use it when the battery dies. So it would have been a bit more convenient if you could have just popped it in a charger to charge the battery that way. Another con for me is the price. It is expensive. As somebody mentioned in one of the comments, this is definitely, you know, a pink tax type of situation where they are taxing it, making it a bit more expensive because it is something that is made for women. So the price I'm not super happy with because there are many comparable heart rate monitors for, you know, men, chest straps that are a lot more affordable. Another con for me is that it only comes out in one color. It only comes out in black, and you know, it's a product that is made for women. Why not release it in some pretty colors, you know, like a pink or a purple, some type of prints? They could have done something, but they didn't. They just made it black, and it's honestly a little bit boring. And the last con for me about this is this material does pick up pet hair and lint, stuff of that nature very easily. So hopefully you guys can see that, but there's a couple of, you know, lint, cat hair, things like that all on here. So it's just a little bit of annoyance, not something that really, you know, impacts functionality. But it is something I did want to mention in case that could be, you know, an issue for you guys. Definitely a con that it does pick up that type of stuff. And all right, guys, considering the price, the quality, the color, the comfort, the durability, the performance, and everything like that, I would go ahead and give this an 8.9 out of 10. I definitely do give it a thumbs up. So if you guys are looking to pick up the Garmin HRM Fit, I've gone ahead and left a link down in the description for you to use. So if you guys are asking me if the HRM Fit here is worth it, I would say it depends. It depends on how much of an importance accurate heart rate is to you. For me, in my experience, this has been fantastic. It has been super accurate, even better than my heart rate results I'm getting on my smartwatches. So if it's super important to you to have accurate heart readings during your workouts, I definitely think it's worth it. For me, it's not the most important to have like super duper accurate heart rate readings for every single workout. To be honest, while I think this is an awesome device for getting accurate heart rate readings, I think my smartwatches provide me with a good, accurate enough reading for my uses. So for me, not worth it. And if there's anything I missed today that you want to know, just go ahead and drop a comment below. I do read all the comments, so I'll definitely get back to you. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.